Who are you missing? Who often passes your mind and then you wonder, why on earth am I missing this person when all they did was give me grief? When I was praying to get away from the person or people and that situation. But yet again, we sit and we think about the person and we think, why on earth is this happening? Welcome to my channel, everyone. This is Katerina, and in this channel, I will never pretend that I know everything. I will not talk about things that I haven't personally experienced and found a reason behind it and tools to combat some feelings or understand where they're coming from. This is why I created this channel. And so let's talk about why we miss people who were not exactly the best for us. It can be one person, it can be a group, right? First of all, that happens because after enough time passes, the emotional intensity of painful memories softens, right? They say that time heals, and partly that is true. So we were in a relationship with someone or some people, and we ended that relationship, or they ended the relationship. Either or, the relationship is over, but we think back and we miss something. And after some time passes, the emotions that we felt that were really, really raw and in our soul and spirit have softened. So we tend to think about the positive of that relationship. We tend to think about the laughter, the good times, the interaction. We tend to think about their voice, their scent, what they brought into our lives. Because with time passing by, we think about the good things, not the disappointment. We don't remember how hurt we got. We don't remember how anxious we were during that relationship. That is one reason that sometimes the past can look better from a distance. And that happens at time of loneliness a lot. When we find ourselves lonely, then we think about past relationships and we wonder, was it really that bad? Did I make it bad? Yes, it was. There was a reason why you left it. Perhaps lessons were learned, but every time we leave a relationship, there is a reason behind it. Time just only softens the anxiety, the hurt, the disappointment that you felt at that time. Another reason is that familiarity in our brain means safety. We've talked about how we do not like different things. We are creatures of habit. I am a creature of habit. I swear to you, if something changes, it takes me a while to get used to it, mentally, to just kind of wrap my brain around, oh no, this is not how I've been doing things, what's going on? But let me tell you that when someone had become a person that you spent your life with, you had a personal experience with a person. If it was a spouse, if it was a boyfriend, a girlfriend, even a very good friend, you gotten used to them being in your life every day, sharing the good, sharing the not so good. So the brain became familiar with that person being there in your life. So if you find yourself missing the person, it is not really because they serve the purpose that you cannot live without now. It doesn't mean that you made a mistake. It means that you're missing them because you are perhaps at a vulnerable season in your life and you miss having that familiarity, that person being around all the time. Another reason is, I know for me, I was thinking and missing someone in particular, not because of who they were or how the relationship was, but it was because I was grieving the potential. I knew this person had so much potential. So I'm not missing the person itself. I'm grieving the potential that this person had. The person that I was hoping that he would become. The person that I wanted to change. And we know, and if we don't know, now we know that we cannot change anyone. People are they really want to change. They're gonna need to meet you halfway, make compromises. But if we go into any relationship thinking that we're gonna change that person, we're in for a lot of disappointment. People do not change unless they want to. They definitely are not gonna change because you have that in your heart and spirit that, oh, I can change this person only if they listen to me. Doesn't happen, guys. Often enough, our brain is, our brain. We have an attachment with someone that is hot and then it's cold. And why does this make the attachment stronger? I do not know the psychological effect of that or the psychology behind it. But it makes a huge difference because hot and cold attention, and when affection is not consistent, you never know when the next good moment will be. Because nothing is consistent. One day somebody may be loving you, the next day they might be cold. They become distant. So that unpredictability, it can make you focus even more on getting that affection back. I believe the psychological term for that is intermittent reinforcement. And are we lonely? When we're lonely, we romanticize the past. Our mind tries to find memories. It searches for something that will give us some relief. We search for those memories of connection, of comfort, during the moments that you felt alive, the moments that you felt like you were close to somebody. And it's hard. It's hard, right? Because that's when we think about the person or people that really did not do us justice, but they didn't seem to be that bad when you're lonely. So we may start missing the relationship only because we miss having one. We're not missing that particular person. We're just missing the relationship, the closeness of having someone there. And our mind only wants an end that makes sense. Often we don't have closure of what happened. Sudden endings, unanswered questions, betrayal, conversations that never took place just leaves us stuck. And our mind may replace events because it's trying to understand what in the world happened. Why did this end? Who was at fault? Was I right? Was I wrong? So it's just our mind looking for closure, looking for some sense. And if you're missing someone in this season of your life, it's not the same as wanting them back. When I was thinking about the person I'm missing, I immediately thought, oh no, I don't want them back. I just miss them. I miss what they brought in the relationship, their voice, a sense of shared memories that we have, the habit, perhaps, of them being around. But I know that it was not good for me. So I miss somebody, I miss this person, but I don't want them back. Missing someone is really an emotional response. And often enough, we miss who we were at that stage of our life. Because I remember I felt alive. I remember I was full of life, full of energy. I was different. Granted, I was a few years younger, but I don't miss him. I think I miss me and how I was at that period. So I may be grieving, or you may be grieving, an entire chapter of your life, and not just a one person. And so I want to end this by telling you that missing someone does not mean that you made the wrong decision at the time that you made that decision by leaving the relationship. And again, it does not have to be just a romantic relationship. It can be a friend relationship, really any relationship. So just because you left, it doesn't mean you did something wrong. It simply means that the connection was not what served you at the time. It wasn't the right time for you. So how do we heal from that? I think that healing is able if we think back about this person or about the group of people or the situation and remember what was good, but still respecting why you made the choice that you made to move forward. Nothing wrong with thinking back and missing different things, but do not question yourself or be hard on yourself because you did the right thing at that time in your life. And let's not think just because we might be lonely, because we're missing something, we have to go to the past and just bring that person or those people back. Let's not do that, because there was a reason why it didn't work out, and there's a good chance that the reason is still there. So this was my thoughts for this Monday morning. I'm here in Florida. My allergies, I'm very allergic to the rain, to the grass, to the trees. I'm just allergic to Florida. I don't know. But it's a beautiful day. We woke up this morning. There is a reason why. There is never anything that can happen to us today or tomorrow that is justifying taking our joy away, right, my friends? So if you like what you heard, if you want to hear more content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to build a community of people that we have a safe spot, a safe space to talk about what is bothering us, especially for a community of people that we are of a more mature age and we still want to live a full life. We still want to move forward, because why shouldn't we? We're not dead, we're alive, we're here, right? So please like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk with you soon. If there is something you want me to talk about or give you my personal opinion, chances are I have experienced it and I can talk about it. I thank you all for watching. Till next time, bye.